would hope that this happens. Now, let me go back to one part. The Social Security part that the employee pays 6.2%. The employer has to match that. So the employer's cost for having a payroll, for having employees is, in addition to what they pay this person, they pay another 6.2% of their salary for Social Security. They have to pay the federal unemployment tax on that person, state unemployment tax on that person, and the workman's compensation. So there's a benefit amount that is over and above what that person's actual salary shows. So the employer, by having the employee, has to pay. Okay? And you do need to read carefully through your book because it covers these details. All right. Calculating earnings. How do we compute how much a person earns, and then how do we determine how much to take out? And how do we end up with the net pay so that we can prepare the checks and send it to the people, right? All right. First step is to determine how these people are paid. Some people are paid hourly. Some people are on salaries, and some by commission. And some by the piece rate. In other words, they're paid for how much they actually produce. How many widgets they make in a day, right? You get paid like a shirt factory. And sometimes they'll have a quota, correct? They'll have a quota. You have to do this many, and then anything you do above that, we're going to pay you extra. Or a little more for, which is used as an incentive for people to produce more. Work hard, right? So, let's look at this, and we're looking at hourly employees. You'd have to look at how much they make per hour. They worked only 40 hours. It's just a matter of multiplying the hours times the rate. Okay. Now, if they happen to work more than 40 hours, say, well, this is a backwards. If he works 45 hours, let's say, then what happens is you take the first 40 hours times the regular, right? Come up with an amount. Then anything he makes over that, and he had how many? 5 hours over the 40. So 5 hours over the 40 gets paid more. It gets paid $9 plus 1/2 of $9, $13.50 for those 5 hours. Okay. So then you come up with how much his gross pay is, or hers. All right. So we have to take out Social Security. We have to take out Medicare. We have to take out income tax. Oh, where's that? So let's look at how we would. Here we've got. Here you're shown like it paid his taxes. Again, if they make over this in a year, we don't take off the Social Security. We're looking at an employee who's working here. We have the gross pay for these employees, and we're just looking at right now figuring their Social Security amount. So once we determine their total gross pay, then we go here to the next. You'll have a sheet that goes, a spreadsheet usually that goes across the page, and you get to the next column, you're going to figure their Social Security amount. You just multiply. So you just take your 400 times your 6.2%, whatever their gross amount is, and come up with the amount you have to deduct from that paycheck. It's just multiplication. Okay, Medicare, same thing. Looking at the same people, the next column, let's say, would be, we're going to figure out how much we have to take out for their Medicare. We take their total gross pay times 1.45%. Come up with how much we take out of their check for that amount. Okay. The income tax takes a little bit more. We use either, we're going to, it depends how much they make. Let's see, where is that in your book? There should be a chart Example. It doesn't show us the. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. 337 and 338 shows you your chart. Okay, so let's look at this one. Okay, so we're looking at their earnings that they make, that pay period, and we're looking at the frequency, whether they get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or semi-monthly. There's a difference. We'll talk about that. Their marital status and their number of withholding. Now, people can get paid weekly, meaning every week they get a check. Bi-weekly, meaning every 2 weeks. That's 26 checks a year. Or semi-monthly. Semi-monthly is on the 15th and the 30th, right? 2 times a month, which would be 24 pay periods. Then some people do get paid monthly. Kind of long ways between paychecks. Do you? Used to as a teacher. Really? They're just taking the shortcut on having to figure it out. One payroll is easier to figure than what's that? Lee? That's semi-monthly. So, semi-monthly is like they have a certain two certain dates that you get paid every 2 weeks. Bi-weekly would just be every other times a month. So you got 26 paychecks if you're getting paid bi-weekly and 24 if you're getting paid semi-monthly. There's only 2 checks in a month. Right? But there's 52 weeks in a year. So if you get paid every 2 weeks, you're going to get 26 checks. Of course, the amount's going to get computed. You know, you're still going to get the same at the end. Right. Okay. Well, I guess it would, but boy, I used to have to really plan my budget to stay on track for that month. I did. So you get it all. So you have to plan your budget.
We get all our bills paid right then.
And then you have to make sure you buy the groceries to eat. So, all right. So here's in the set of circumstances, we're going to pay for the person's going to pay. He's going to claim it himself, his spouse, and any dependent children you can look up, or dependents. May not necessarily be just children. It could be. There's the law covers, and you take income tax, of course. You go into all that. How much, who can be a dependent. And so, as your number of withholding allowances increases, the amount they take out decreases. As you get more allowance, you get less taxes for the more dependents you have. All right. Again, I already talked about the W-4, which you as an employee have to fill out and tell us how you want your deductions handled. The wage bracket. Now, this is on the one shown in your textbook on page 337 and 338. Okay. And what we do is, you can order one of these yourself. All you got to do is call the IRS and tell them to send you a publication 15 Circular E for this year, and they will send you the brackets. You can print it off the internet. Go to the IRS site. You can print any form, any income tax form you need right off the internet. Just go to their site, click on forms, go down there and find the one you need, and this is one you can get. However, this is a pretty thick booklet. I don't know if they'll probably mail you this. This can be pretty thick because it covers all the, it may allow you to go in there and click just the section you want, but I'm not too sure about that. It might, probably would. Yeah. Because it's a little booklet. It's actually a booklet. I may pick up one and bring and show y'all. Yeah. where you can look it up. Actually, most companies now get this sent to them electronically and put it in their payroll system. Okay, so we're looking at a married. Cecilia Wu is married, claiming 2 withholdings, and earns $560 for the week. So how much is she going to have? Are we going to have to withhold? Okay, she makes $560. Everybody agree? Now the 560 is on there twice, so you got to be careful, right? You got to look at the wording up here.
One dependent?
At least, but less than. So the at least throws you into the next row.
$52?
So it's going to be, she's got how many? 2. She claims 2. So we're going to withhold 30, right? If it was 559, it would go here. We'd take out 29.
Are you looking on page 337?
Yes. 330. Well, you got to go to 338 because it's a married person.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that. There'll be one for single people. There'll be a sheet for single people, for married people, for head of household, and it'll cover every scenario: weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, and monthly. So you got quite a booklet there because it covers every scenario. So you'd be able to find the one that you fall into. Yes. Double if you're single. What is it if you're single? 52? 5. 52, yeah. Wow.
There are times when it pays to be married.
Yes.
Car insurance and your taxes.
Yeah, insurance and taxes.
I wrote home 52. I think it's 52 at the end of the year.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's cheaper?
Could be. So we go to the married person table, we look up weekly, right? We go across, we find it, and we determine how much we have to withhold. Okay. Other deductions required by law are going to be the state or local income tax. In Arkansas, we would have to take out the state, which we would also have a little booklet to use to refer to, just like they have a booklet just like federal. You go across to find it. And in some states, they pass on the unemployment tax down to the employee. They actually take out a certain percentage for that too, and disability tax. So, okay, similar.
I think really, I think
Well, I do too. I do too. I'm serious. I know it.
here's the thing.
I'm telling you.
You got to figure. Think about what you're paying for. You're paying for all kinds of people.
I know. Do whatever they do.
Government, you know what?
Okay, some other things that you can get taken out of your check, right? Group insurance, and that's a benefit. Usually an employer can offer group insurance where people can sign up for it, and they will pay a certain premium, much lower than they would if they had to go buy insurance. So you got group life, group medical. That can be a benefit. Some employers pay this for their employees. Sometimes you'll have a retirement plan, which would be profit sharing, or so much you put in your 401ks, right? Which is an excellent way to plan for your retirement. So you get into a company that has this, sometimes they match what they take out. Like they may take out, if you say, go ahead and take out like 5% of my check, they may match your retirement with 5%, up to a certain percentage. So it can be a very good benefit. Take advantage of it if you have the opportunity to. Sometimes you can stick money in your savings plans or buy bonds. There's all kind of things you can have them take out. Sometimes they take out for, if you have a loan from them, you can pay it back, or equipment, sometimes your work clothes and things like that, union dues. Okay, so here's a payroll register. The payroll register shows our payroll starting on January 1st. And we're going to have everybody listed. We're going to have their allowances, their marital status. if this is not the first check of the year, but this one is.